In today's gospel reading, Jesus begins with a prayer of thanksgiving to the Father. It is a beautiful moment that shows us the heart of Jesus. Grateful, humble, and deeply connected to the Father's will. Kung nakinig kayo ng mabuti, sa Ebanghelyo ay inumpisahan ng Panginoong Hesus ang kanyang dasal sa pagpapasalamat sa Diyos Ama. Ito ay nagpapakita kung ano ang puso ng ating Panginoong Hesukristo. Mapagpasalamat, mapagpakumbaba. He says, "You have hidden these things from the wise and the learned and revealed them to the little ones." This is not to say that wisdom or learning are not important. Hindi ito nagsasabi na ang karunungan at ang pag-aaral, ang mga kaalaman ay hindi importante. But Jesus is pointing out something deeper. God's mysteries are best understood not through human intellect only, but also through the humility of a heart open to God's grace. And that's what Mary shows us as we celebrate this feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Our Lady of Mount Carmel is often associated with silence, prayer, and deep union with God. The Carmelites, inspired by Mother Mary, are people who choose to be little before God, to listen more than to speak, to rely more on grace than human strength. In our world today, where so much emphasis is put on being clever, much emphasis on being wise, on being successful and self-sufficient, Jesus reminds us that heaven belongs to the simple-hearted. Ang pagdiriwang natin ngayon ay nagpapaalala na ang kaharian ng Diyos ay para sa mga mapagkumbaba at mga simpleng tao. Not necessarily sa mga magagaling, marurunong, na ang kaharian ng Diyos ay para sa mga taong alam nila na kinakailangan nila ang Diyos sa buhay nila. To the ones who know they need God, the ones who, like Mary, that says, "Let it be done unto me according to your word." Our Lady of Mount Carmel also reminds us of God's loving protection. The brown scapular na kilala at alam ng napakarami, yung scapular na brown, is associated with the sign of trust in Mary's maternal care and a call to live a life of prayer, a life of simplicity, and a life of fidelity to Christ. As we celebrate this Mass and Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, let us ask her to help us become little in spirit, humble, prayerful, and open to God's grace and God's will. May we walk today under Mary's mantle of love and protection, seeking not the wisdom of the world, but the simplicity of the gospel. And like Jesus, may we learn to praise the Father in all things, to thank Him for all and everything we have, especially for the gift of being His beloved children. Our Lady of Mount Carmel, pray for us.